Do you find yourself wishing to go back to the 90s?
I'm finding myself constantly wishing to go back to childhood.
Oh yeah.
Do you always want to go back to like 2007?
Yo, why? What was 07?
Well, no, because here's what I'm bringing up.
I want to go back any amount of time, but if I'm being honest, it's 80s. No, well, wait, of my lifetime, because I always wanted to fuck around in the 50s.
Right.
But if I'm going back to my lifetime, it's 80s, 90s.
Okay, because the reason why I'm asking is because we're all different ages, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, like, when I think about, like, just like if I'm like not feeling good or whatever, and I'm just like, take me back to a time that was dope for me. It was like 2003, 4, 5, 6. Like everything just was easy, but I was also like 21 years old, and So
no
do you guys?
responsibilities.
But is it the same? Like, are my kids going to be like, when they're older, gonna be like, I wish I could take it back to 2032?
I know.
Or is
Dude,
it just,
remember the
or was the
30s?
world just better in 20 years ago than it is today?
I think it was.
What's
better.
the answer?
I think it was better. Look,
You think it was better, Jay?
I recently read this article that your brain 80% of the time is living in nostalgia. 80% of the time, if you let your
that's
brain
me.
go, it goes backwards. It always wants to go to the past.
Yeah,
Always. 80% of the
Do
time.
we have a reason why? Did the article?
I just think it's comfortable. You know it. Like, if you think about people's
experienced
fear in life, it's anything that's in front of them because they don't know what's next. Are they going to lose their house? Do they have money? Especially now, like people financially. Yeah. So 80% of the time, it's so easy to just go back and live in the past.
Plus, you file away the good times are all there accessibly right there for you.
You let them roll.
Early 20s, bro. You don't have a worry in the world.
It's right.
You're not thinking about a 401k. You don't have kids. You're not worried about what's next.
Early
you don't think
20s,
you're going to
you're
get old. You're never going to lose your
dude.
hair.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do you think, like, when I'm saying, like, my best years, or even, like, the late 90s, like, sometimes I think about, is it just a pre-9/11 world? Like, when I'll YouTube New York City, 1999, just to see what it was like. People, every streets packed, everyone walking around, and I'm thinking, man, I was 15, loved it back then. But do you think my father was sitting there in 1999 being like, I'm going to lose everything,
Yes.
I'm going to lose his mother, I'm going to lose the house, which all came true? Do you think he's like, oh, shit, my life is over?
Yes.
So, because that's just what we do.
Not
as adults.
over. You just go back. Yeah.
But is it a sliding scale, or have we reached a point now of no return where everything's just just saturated and
Wait, you got some
homogenized?
issue? Hold on.
Different?
What do you got?
You did it. You persevered. You persevered.
That was commitment.
Can't stop, won't stop. Go hard or go home. That's what we preach here.
All day.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe.